Why, hello everybody, welcome. My name is Rubydung. Welcome to today's episode. As you can see, I'm over here in the main base. I was just running around and doing some chores around the entirety of the base, just kind of in random places, doing my usual sprucing up of everything, making sure farms are harvested, getting good resources, so make sure I can continue on with building things. But while I was doing one of my usual tours, I saw something. And I immediately got ideas. Ooh, I got ideas. In which case, if I head over here, is at the cow farm. So this is a bit makeshift. It's a bit odd. I have been endlessly debating with how to do this cow farm for a while now. But how I wound up having it done is that I was taught at Warstream. They had them bobbing up and down. I put a dirt block there. So that way no cows could get through, except for when their meat were, when I would come up there, kill a couple, their meat would splash through and fall down over here. So I'd just stand here and harvest up all their meat after I got done killing them. However, in a very recent update, they changed hitboxes apparently. So, cows have been spitting out where the cows shouldn't be spitting out at. So, this would be a problem. This would be a very, very big problem. But I can work with this. I think I can make something very ridiculous. In which case, that is going to be my goal with today's episode. I have an idea for a farm now, and I want to make it involving cows. So, what I'm going to be doing is I want to sit around and I'm going to try to design a new farm. I'm not going to take this one down quite yet. Probably just going to build a new one off-branched from this one. Probably not this direction. Probably somewhere off on the new area over here. So probably build it like as an extension from the sheep farm, probably. But I have an idea for this farm, and I want to give you guys an idea of what I'm wanting to build here. So I'm going to begin getting a couple of resources so I can show you guys what I have an idea for, because it's going to be a bit odd, but hopefully it's not going to be too weird. It's going to be weird, but hopefully it's not going to be too weird. So I'm going to get through and begin getting all the resources for this, and I'll be right back with you guys with the design nice in place. Alright, I have put some more space up over here so I can begin building the actual modules. So, this is going to be built out of a handful of materials. I'm going to use glass primarily for it here. Did I actually bring my Silk Touch pick? Yes I did. Sweet. So, what I am mainly going to be designing with this, I'll get all of the glass flooring in place, I believe that's the correct size, for this new farm is my hope. I am going to put in the cow loader here and the cow killing over here, in which case I need to break out these two blocks. And I'm going to immediately put in the chest and put in the hopper for this, because this is going to be using a hopper in the farm, just because it leads to a better farm. So then what I'm going to do from here, put in that, I believe I can still open chest, yes I can, put in this little perimeter here, there we go. So now I can begin putting in the more complex stuff. So, get rid of that, put in this, put in boom boom like that, get rid of that, put this in, nope, not like that, break that. Okay, so after I place that in, I might as well explain what I'm doing, because it's probably slightly confusing. Boom, and okay, so what I am doing here is, this is going to be the cow actual breeding station over here. So as I stand here, cows will breed. So if I stand up on this side, I can just click on the cows and they'll breed. Their babies will fall into that little section here because they're less than a block tall. Will slide into the water and then slide into that trap door over there. I've done some testing. They are smaller than a block and they're smaller than the length of a trapdoor to the top of a block. So I am capable of doing that. However, the reason why I'm using a trapdoor and not just using a hopper there, a hopper, you can stand in the middle of a hopper. So if I hit F3 here, you'll see that I'm at 1.88 blocks tall. But if I break this, I want to put this here. So I'm at the top of a block, but if I move over a little bit, I am at 6 to 5. In which case, from my testing, because of the new snow layers, I was able to test the height of a cow's hitbox, and the height of a cow's hitbox is going to be less than the height of 2.65 all the way up to this block. So I couldn't just put a killing block here, because while a cow stands here in the middle of this hopper, it would live forever. It would never be able to die. So I had to come up with a new thing for that. So what I am doing then is putting a trapdoor in. I did it wrong again. That's always fun. Gotta grab it from the chest. In which case, I should just break this glass, boop, and put in this trapdoor. Okay. Now what I'm hoping to do is come back all the way up here. I'm going to put some ladders here in a minute, but until then, I'm just going to keep breaking these blocks over and over again. With that in place, this farm isn't quite done, because now I have one last thing I want to put in place, which is going to be this. Boom. Like that. Now, you might be wondering, why am I building this farm like that? In which case, I'm also forgetting one last thing. Gotta break that. Boom, like that. And put the block back in place. Yep. Alright, now you might be wondering, why am I building the farm like this? So, cow breeding happens here, and the actual baby cows will sit there until they become grown-ups, in which case, then they would float in this water, presumably, right? Well, actually, no. I'm debating on whether I want to put lava there or just keep it water. But I'm going to test with water for now, because, if memory serves me correct, a mob is incapable of swimming in a flowing block. So, if I have it flowing downwards, the mob is going to be completely incapable of swimming up that block. Meaning that when the baby grows up, it will stay connected to the trapdoor. So when the grown-up dies, it will just immediately fall down into this chest. So, that is going to be my hope. I'm putting water there for now, because I'm a little bit scared of burning things down, but I think it should be fine. So, I just also want to put the water there because I grabbed the water bucket instead of a lava bucket like I meant to. So, just going to be, I probably should replace that now while I'm thinking of it. Also, let me grab some ladders as I'm going all the way back here. But my hope is with that, I can put all the cows into that loading position, breed them up a whole bunch, then their babies will slide into the little drowning area, and when they grow up, they will drop all of their, well, mob drops. So I don't have to micromanage it as much. The only thing I will really have to focus on with the mobs is actually breeding them, and whenever they get done breeding, they'll just auto-die. So that is my hope for what's going to be happening in terms of the actual cow farm, but my experimenting has been limited because I wanted to mainly test this in my survival series. I didn't want to build too much just off camera and then be like, this is the optimal path. I also forgot to grab the ladders like I said I would, so now I need to be a bit ramshackled about this. Alright, go up here, get rid of that, and put that in instead. And that should be fine. So here is how the farm is going to look. Oh, I gotta be careful with all this, all the sheep in the place. So cows will bob there. I'll breed them up, and then the babies will fall in here, slide through this water stream, and stand on top of this trap door. Then, as they grow up, a suspended lava pushing them downwards will grow up and stay connected to the floor because they won't be able to swim up a flowing lava. So they will stand there and slowly die. Then when they die, their drops will fall on top of the trapdoor, which will be collected through the trapdoor by the hopper and be picked up by this chest. So that is going to be the hope of the farm. But the next part I'm needing to do is to go and get the cows and load them up into the actual farm now. Alright, time to move all of the cows. So all the cows that I had over by the actual cow farm have apparently grown up, so I now need to slowly move these guys over to the new cow farm. But loading them in is going to be a little bit more troublesome than one might initially think, because I only have a very small path to load these guys in at. So I will need to load up one of these guys at a time. So I'm going to try to get some distance on these guys. Hopefully the back ones, yep, this is what I'm wanting. So hopefully none of them wind up jumping off the actual platform or dying or anything weird like that. I just need him to come all the way back here. Then I get all the way up here. And he will slowly get himself up. Okay. Now what I want to do is all the way back around. Oh, I'm forgetting something very important. There we go. And in. That makes, by the way, that little guard there makes it significantly easier to actually load up animals. I have no clue where the other cows went, but that is not a sight that I typically want to see. I typically want to see where all my animals are, not just a space where they were. Now get all the way up here. Come on. There we go. Now I need to nudge you. Nope, okay, you fell down. I don't want you doing that. Get back up here. Come on. Get back up. Okay. Now, okay, you're in an interesting position. Oh, okay, you fell down. Okay. Alright, this guy is being a tad difficult. Come on. Alright. Okay. You're still being a tad difficult. Alright. What I want you to do is nudge you this way. Okay, you got knocked out of the way. What if... Okay, I think I know how to settle this. Okay, got milk. I got another thing of milk. Okay, got another thing of milk. Okay, this is not what I'm wanting. Okay. So remove this here, and... Okay, got another thing of milk. There we go. I can put that in here in a second. So, weed again. And come along here. Okay, nope, alright. Your fat butt is in the way. Alright, and nudge you this way. Hey, there we go. That's two in. And also I can put this glass back here. Boop, like that. Now let's hunt down those other cows. Where'd they go? Are they in the water? I'm not seeing them in the water. Hey, okay. Oh, they're both over here. Sweet, sweet. Okay, I only want one of you guys, so let me give some distance here. Yep, one of them lost. Aggro, not aggro, but you know what I mean. And just bring him along over here and lead him up this area. And get him there. That should be fine. Nudge time. Yeah. Okay. And boom. A lot easier than the other guy. Then finally grab this guy and load him up the same way, just over here and around back, over this way, up the stairs. Come on. Alright. Then come over here and, nope, alright. Need you to move a little bit more. Little bit more. Okay, there we go. And there we are. Remove these parts here. And there we go. Remove that. And boop. There we go. That is going to be the cow farm. The only thing that is missing is a ladder access station. So they will bob up there. I can begin breeding them. The babies will flow down, in which case let me actually get up there, in which case I'm just going to build a little thing, a little thing like this for now, and like that. You'll see the baby moves around here, and is now sitting inside of the lava suspension. And when it grows up, it will get hit by the lava, and hopefully the flowing down lava will push it into the trapdoor, and from there the trapdoor will beneath the trapdoor, the hopper will pick it up and put it into this chest. So in a few hours, I will figure that out at the minimum. So that is nice and dandy. But anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed today's episode. I was mainly focusing on getting the new actual cow farm up and running because I'm always kind of wanting leather in this series, and I'm also wanting it for bookshelves, so that way I can continue with polishing up several of the different alleyways and the different halls of this actual base, because a lot of them are still missing their bookshelves, and I was hoping to actually get that nice and done, but I was out of leather. I was wanting to use the cow farm, and it was completely broken. So I was like, you know what? Let's make a new cow farm. New rules, new cow farm. Let's do it. So got that nice and running. So hopefully that will be able to provide us with a good amount of actual leather and such, because I really do need lots of leather, like a lot of it. So hopefully that is going to be nice and good. But that's going to be doing it for today's episode, guys. I hope you enjoyed. If you have any ideas of things you want to see me work on in this series, I always love to see your guys' opinions, anything you guys might have as an idea. I've seen one or two floating around, and I might wind up working on them, so always be free to put something like that out in the chat. But that's going to be it for today's episode. So I hope you enjoyed. I hope you guys have a good today's episode. And that's going to be it for today. So, see you guys next time. See ya. Bye.